as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. 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 I'ma get it by myself.
That's the funniest bleep, but I know they say fuck these niggas that quickly.
From myself and a cheese with the snails in a 5-star hotel. And I wish it well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate petty bills, they can't get it by they sell.
Hey JoJo, really, man, you really got under his hands.
I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. Lost a lot, but I can't.
I gotta make my own theme song for this shit.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Green Bay Packers. Mason Crosby of the Packers has it teed up, and off we go from Lambeau. This is taken near the 13. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Great team. All right. Wow, you really did that shit? I forgot which play I was doing.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and just like that, it's third down. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. They end up getting stumped twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down.
I'm fucking up.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. The first-round pick, Jair Alexander, making the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 31, Rodgers. And Graham's got it. Complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
What's this
11
shit?
yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
What's this shit that's like a big-ass
You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. A gain of 3, second down. From the 17, Rodgers.
Oh, get that. Yeah.
In the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17.
Fuck,
and this will be
nigga.
brought back to the 22.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in high. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Now a first down carry by Jones. Jair Alexander up to make the tackle.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I'm the Packers, see the Packers.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Neither team has really. They come up here now first down. Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. No score after one on EA Sports.
Big Snoop Dogg. Your house, y'all. Big booty hoes.
On second down, it's Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And able to find Alan Lazard. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Give him 30 yards there. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10.
I see you over there.
Now Rodgers lets this one rip toward Graham. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory.
You're going to make
Rodgers
me put on my Aaron
Rodgers Graham on a big one. 49 yards. So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Try to sweep to Jones.
Wow.
Reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. On play action, it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Madden bullshit.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again.
A little jet sweep to start the drive.
Hell no, tackle that nigga. What the fuck?
Up to about the 7 or 8 yard line.
The fuck was that shit?
King coming up from the secondary to make the play.
You one of them voodoo niggas I've been hearing about.
On second down, Williams. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. 7 yards there and a first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
A gain of 6 there on first. Throwing again on second down. Rodgers.
Yeah, buddy.
And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
On first down, Jones. He will push his way down to about the 14. The tackle made by Blake Martinez. Now a carry for the fullback. This is Vitale.
Yeah, buddy.
Get big, nigga. What up?
A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts.
That was nice.
As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Either way, that was nice. I'm white. He's yellow.
They come out here in the eye.
50 the mark.
On the sneak, Rodgers. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. One back in the game, that's Jones, second and goal. They get it to him running left. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
You already know.
Punching it in from a yard away. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. We don't see too many scoreless halves in football, not in today's day and age, and we're not going to see one here. We finally have points on the board.
Yeah, and it didn't come easy, did it? Because neither of these offenses really gotten out of the starting blocks yet. But that is definitely an important score right there. And who knows? The way their defenses play, that touchdown might even hold up until the end.
And he will get in to make it 8-0. They get the conversion. And, Charles, when you only have 2 yards to go, what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of set you back a little bit.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Kelly, go sit down.
It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20.
Kelly.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Lazard, biggest cut.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Rodgers. Dancing to his left. The connection made. It's Graham. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Steps away to his left. This is caught. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Wow.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They're going to go with 1 second left. Rodgers with a keeper. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Punt block, nigga.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
That was leaving my good hand.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they're going to be set up in excellent field position up past the 45.
It's the 3rd quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore number 1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next. And rightly so, because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has gotten together. The defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed you something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Rodgers. Being chased out left.
Oh, wow.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
You thought, nigga, you thought.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Adrian Amos with a pick.
You don't want that. You might as well quit that, nigga.
It's
the real cheesehead, nigga.
With that incompletion, Charles, one of the big storylines in the final few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth. Houston won round 1, week 15, a victory in Nashville. But which of those two teams do you think has the potential to go deeper in the playoffs?
Well, Tennessee just lost at home to Houston, and now we'll have to go on the road to play them again in week 17.
How that shit
so I would say, on the surface, you would think Houston. They have the quarterback as well, Deshaun.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dean
I ain't even win yet, and I'm talking shit.
As he buries him
what am I doing?
10. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like they got his man complete. And all the way up to the 49. Rodgers to his tight end Graham on a big one, and even 40 yards. Rodgers now on 1st down. And he finds his tight end Graham.
Ooh, fucking
you get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams.
Fuck, nigga, fuck you, nigga. I'm in the zone, nigga. I'm in the zone, nigga.
The Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Always, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap
around that dumbass
and
nigga.
someone kicking the ball through the purse.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Fuck Geronimo Allison, nigga. Fuck Geronimo Allison.
Once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams.
Dumbass
they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Rodgers is caught outright by Graham. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 38-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Rodgers now to throw. That's caught by Geronimo Allison. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. And an alley to run. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him to 1st. Rodgers now on 1st down. The left side throw complete to Adams.
Oh, you saw that?
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down. Now it's Rodgers. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 9-yard touchdown grab. As his guys are back within a single score.
Okay, I know it's an old line, but it still applies here. The fat lady has not sung yet. She may be warming up, but she hasn't sung yet. There's still an opportunity.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7.
Oh, shit, you winning. You winning the game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Just took the lead on me, man. What am I supposed to do now?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays they're going to gain yardage, how would you say, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Rodgers.
Wow.
They get
good to try to catch it with a line.
Picked off by Tremont Williams. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
Wow, catch
and
that
nearly
shit,
another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And he's going to go down here.
Better get the fuck out of here, bitch.
Back to the 34. Montravius Adams. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Graham. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll look to throw. Open man is Allison, complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 20-yard touchdown as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Back to throw.
Hell yeah, dumb nigga.
I know there's some time on the clock, but I still think you kick the extra point there and don't go for 2, go for the win in that spot.
Yeah, time or no time, why not just take the one and even the score?
And then
you gotta sing it with him, you know?
At least you know what you're dealing with now. It's a whole different strategy. You got to decide whether you're going to onside kick or just try and play defense and get the ball back.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Goddamn, nigga, you trash. Okay.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Mike 42, check, Mike 42. All day. Hatchet. Check 4. Box it. Banjo.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Steve six.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
But
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
Tight, nigga. No, I'm joking. Yeah. I'm fucked all the way up. Yeah. I'm fucked all the way up. Yeah. But I'm going to go for it. There's people in the press box. That's cold.
Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
You a big dummy.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. It'll be called just a 22-yard
way
punt.
better
Certainly
than that,
not what
though.
he
What
wanted.
the
And the
fuck?
Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. Back to throw, Rodgers. And Graham's got it, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Rodgers to throw. The pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Dean Lowry picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
They got that win.
Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though, they went unanswered. Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
Almost felt schoolyard or playground, didn't it? Yeah, you remember when you called that play? Everybody just go long and try and find someone open. They gave it a shot, but unable to successfully complete it.
That is something. That's how you do it.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Lambeau.
Mad. He big mad. From my Aaron Rodgers. He had to. You know who Danica Patrick is? That's what we with now. Not anymore. I would rather be with Joanna. Look at that. That was a good game. Put that nigga away with the See, I be trying to win more, JoJo, so I could be on YouTube, but nobody want to see no nigga losing on YouTube. I'm on a 3-win streak, baby. I'm 7-8. I'm 7-8, baby. Booty chain. I'm about to do the chain. Booty chain. Booty chain. Booty chain. Booty chain. Booty. 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 Wow, I score 8 points per game. I'm super trash. I have the longest win streak out of all my friends on here. Booty train. Booty train. Booty train. Let me stop. Oh, my aunt was like, I hope to see Auntie Kathy's for Christmas. The one that Brittany's mom, pretty much. You know, she gonna have some smoke for us. You know, I got y'all this for the baby. Move the chains, I'm about to win the game. Move the chains, baby, tell them move the chains. Don't do that like that. Yeah, like that. Ooh, like that. You do that like that. Ooh, yeah. Sorry, do my fantasy lineup. Nope. I'm gonna start Chubb. If she wanna twerk, then she gotta learn how. Oh, fucking wow, JoJo. JoJo. Wow, it already started. It's Thursday and shit. I couldn't find it was on Thursday. Probably thought it was the wrong day. So I'm winning by 3 right now. Because our defense is played. I mean, I did, but then I forgot. Let's go. Shit, crack. I'm just looking at my shit. Looking at my matchups. Hey, this shit looks so close on paper, bro. 36 minutes ago. What the fuck? When did they play? 36 minutes ago? It's Saturday, bro. It's over already, though. 3:25 tomorrow. Everything goes tomorrow. Oh, fuck. Football. Hold on. It is. I'm looking now. Hold on. Shit. stupid. This shit crazy.
I do this for the family. I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Feeling that glowing hill. I'm giving they soul chills. Stars treacherous. I effortlessly showing skills. Yeah.
I don't know how I won that last match, bro. I wasn't scoring, bro. I won off 1 point, but jeez. This shit is too fun. I'm about to tie my record if I win this one. I'm Joanna, baby. I'm Kalo. I'm Kowalo. Jojo.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we're in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
Are you bandwagon riding, or are you really from Baltimore? Nickel?
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Ingram again, a first down carry. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They run, it's Mark Ingram. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Jackson now. Forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Zadarius Smith gets to him for a gigantic loss of 19 yards. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. Now it's Jackson buying time to his left. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side of the field. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one's not close. Not even close. Short and to the right. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. Mr. Davis, you're a football lifer, my friend. You've called games at the highest level. You know head coaches inside and out. Please explain that one to me. Speechless. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Ingram. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. Here's Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Montrevious Adams in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will.
Hell no.
A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
What you doing with
So
the
from
ball,
the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 13 yards, 1st down, Packers. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Drops it to Jones in the flat. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25.
I ain't going to be like you, nigga. I ain't going to be like you, nigga.
Fuck. And it also brings up 4th.
I'm trying to make this kick
So
again,
out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt.
Now where was I,
And the
nigga?
12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
After the made field goal, now Crosby will do the kickoff duties. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're able to return this one all the way up to the 45.
In some phases of life, that's what's known as the quick response team. Down 3, they come right back with a big return. They want to at least tie this game up.
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. On 2nd down, Ingram. And tackled down out after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Adrian Amos up to make the tackle. A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Jackson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Well, let's get back to the playoff picture. We talked about the AFC. Let's look at the NFC. That race started to come into focus. We know most of the teams, Seahawks, 49ers, Saints, and Packers all in. Vikings in good shape. How do you handicap this race? It seems like anyone can beat anyone.
I think you're spot on, because if you were going into the playoffs with these teams that we're going to talk about, who would you make the absolute favorite? It could be anyone, right? It could be Seattle. It could be San Francisco. It could be New Orleans. I know Minnesota's probably going to come in as a wild card. Green Bay will come in as a division champ, it looks like. But bottom line is, Dallas or Philadelphia's got to win the NFC East. And I don't know that anyone wants to go to their home field.
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 43 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further.
Out here getting in your motherfucking ass, nigga.
So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. And someone a little too eager to block this extra point. Henceforth the flag. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped. But I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
We want it. Come to my world. Check 37. Check 37. Go.
They'll look to run for him with Williams. And he will get into the end zone. So the lead stretches from 9 up to 11.
Gotta play to win. I really got out of the team. I meant to play that song for you so good.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Just in case somebody else needs one.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
I forgot my guy doing that shit tonight too.
On 2nd and 9. Jackson flushed out right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. Jackson hit.
Hell yeah, give me that. Joanna Martinez with the fucking interception and the fumble.
Let's be frank, you hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off.
Man, y'all niggas trash. Yeah, quit out that. You see that, JoJo? He thought that I played to win. He thought that I paid to win. And really got under his skin. Let that be a lesson to anyone listening. Look at that. The quality was unacceptable. We're going to see, a lot of people grab teams and don't know how to play with them. So that's like The #1 team. Oh, if you're gonna do that, we might as well do it.
I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I want to trade with you. Early I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I got it come clean like I got it with you. I been on my everybody drop when I drop. The shorty, she support ride. Lifting up. Never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, down the tide? You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, say something.
What I believe in record. You know what that means?
Now what I do? Lace up the shoes,
more games than I lose.
What I do, lace up my shoes, chase W's, great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be #2. MVP the league most valuable, they sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab if you can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit, your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Show don't stop, it's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired, can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, bitch, leave it in the street, case on the news.
I gotta do so many little tinkering ass settings on here. I gotta do my audibles and shit.
That's so killer for me. I was playing the tutorial for such a long time, and I was so good at that game now. So killer for me. I can literally deflect any move with draw. Like, and you just keep battling. Like, you just
Throw a motherfucking
remember how
sword
it
at
was
you.
like ting, ting, and you just keep doing it. Like, I can deflect anything with battle. It's so much time.
I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When it come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and then my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. Had to get back up. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play you down to get it. Talk about that, come slide on with it. You see me now, I'm God, I'm lit. I know that you're trying to go be
Hanging up in here. So I forgot the chorus hanging up. I be streaming and shit, always streaming, that'd be the best part. talking shit. You holding your bag, let me guess. What? Oh, pills. Shooting motherfucker. Flintstones gummies. I said Flintstones gummies. Oh, look at that. Just put up 2 quick wins with the Packers. I might as well keep that. Butler Skate Lab. Salsa night. KJ Watt from Wisconsin. He looked like he from Wisconsin. Shit.
That's pretty cool, right?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
What it do, Jerry?
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. The connection made. It's Graham. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Check 26, check 26.
On second down. It's Jones, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He lost 4 there, and it's third down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the...
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby.
Certainly not
how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
That was my fault.
After the interception, here's Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target. And now it's second down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing on third down, Watson steps away to his left. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on fourth. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on fourth down, this is a big call. So they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
Bro, what type of bullshit
is
that?
down. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
Hey, Charlie. Hey, watch it, Mike. Hey, 4-1 Mike. General West. Go to 50. Hey, you find over here.
Throwing is Rodgers. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Rodgers now on first down. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
What the fuck is that shit? What the fuck is that? Oh, yeah. Okay.
On first down, Rodgers being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Rodgers now after the sack. He'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long.
I forgot what the fuck I was doing.
Slant. No game on this defense. No game. 41 Mike. 41 Mike. Target to the 50.
To throw is Rodgers. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker.
With them points on your dumb ass.
So on now for the Packers at their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. That's a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first point. It's a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
It feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go.
Oh,
and the team,
fuck,
of course,
I could have
loves
had
to see
that
points
one.
on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Watson now to throw. Finding Fells complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 42. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On second down, Hyde. And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all. As we will make our way to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Back to throw, Watson. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
Ah, you're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski, okay? Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
too many syllables.
Yeah. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. On first down, it's Watson. And a catch made by Hopkins. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A good pickup there at 22. First down, a run with Hyde. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. On second down and 4. Watson toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. To throw is Watson. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And this results in 6. Touchdown! Deshaun Watson as the first half is winding down as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, a full half to be played.
Arizona. Yo ass moving all day.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Bravo! 55. Yeah, yeah. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Hey, 88.
To throw is Rodgers. Going to throw again. He'll have a first down past the 40. And that's complete to Adams. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
You hear that? 3 seconds, motherfucker.
Hey, take 26. Boom, boom. Mike 55, Mike 55. Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Mike 55 can get it.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess that in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive.
Wow,
Guys,
for the pick
right
there.
there. just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Well, Charles, while we have a second, you know, we talked about the NFC playoff picture, but I wanted to get your thoughts on a hot topic right now in NFL circles. That's awarding a home game to every division winner, regardless of record. It's happened twice in this decade that we've seen a 7-9 team in Seattle get a home game and a 7-8-1 Carolina team get one. Where do you stand on this? Because there's a scenario where you could have a 13-win team from the NFC West traveling to face an 8-win team from the NFC East.
I know I'm a dinosaur on this one. Absolutely. I love the division champ getting a home game. I don't care what the record is, and I know it sounds wrong, and we're in this society now where everything has to be fair and right. And we would like that, and I would like that too for most big topics. But in sports, it's actually kind of cool when these things happen. Remember, Seattle at 7-9 hosted the defending Super Bowl champs New Orleans and beat them. That big Marshawn Lynch run that we'll remember forever. Carolina 7-8-1, they actually lost at home in their playoff game. So you don't know how it's going to turn. I like division champs winning it and getting a home game, even when the records are kind of messed up.
I'm with you. You're making me smile.
How about that? You and I sitting at the home, two old dudes going, that's the way it ought to be.
42's the mic. Let's make these babies cry. Let's make these babies cry all the way back. Check. Alert.
From just shy of midfield, Watson. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Well, this is a good window right here, partner, to wish happy holidays to everybody out there in Madden Land. Happy holidays to you and yours as well.
Same to you. Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, however you celebrate the holiday season.
Yeah, by the way, speaking of, what is your favorite holiday song? Because I know in the elevator on the way up, we heard Feliz Navidad, and you went into the fetal position.
You hear that shit? They're talking about Christmas music on here.
That because, you know, it's a big hit and all, but it's not my favorite. Silver Bells, as done by Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
My favorite.
That's classic. I'd have to go Burl Ives, Have a Holly Jolly Christmas. Always puts me in a jolly mood.
I love that because...
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
No worries. I had to get that
Justin
shit out
Reed,
of there.
and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he's trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions have plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Watson. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's got room. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 28. Now it's Watson. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Watson. Buying time to his left. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Kevin King with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
God
so
damn.
that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They try and run on 1st down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted the 3rd time. Picked up by Justin Reed. And this will be a touchdown.
That was a good play, but I'm going to try to challenge you. Help I do
those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays just as what we...
You can't challenge that shit?
We saw a free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And that makes it 14-10.
Good shit.
This one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Here's Rodgers to throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone. Well, the two come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He finds Hopkins complete. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down. 3 quarters in the books. And we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
We play to win. Let's go. 19. Here we go, G.
They go play action here on 1st down. On the move to his left. He's going to look deep end zone for Hopkins. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. The Texans on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap for Watson. Open man, the tight end falls. And he's not going to get the 1st down. He had to get to the 30, but he's a yard or 2 short. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Here's Watson. And that is incomplete. Incomplete. Blake Martinez, the linebacker, was there in coverage to disrupt. Boy, you talk about not playing it safe. Why were they going for it there, Charles?
It's got to be a full evaluation of their team. Do they trust their defense in this situation? Maybe they think they've given all they can in this game and they don't have anything left. Do they not trust that the other team's quarterback is just so hot that no matter where they get the ball, they go downfield? Remember when Bill Belichick went for it in that game, right, against Indianapolis on the road, and everybody said, why'd you go for it there? I think he just thought to himself, on the other side, if they hit the ball, they're going downfield anyway. He was trying to end the game right there with his own offense.
On 2nd and 9, Rodgers. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's got the tight end, Sternberger. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 52 yards. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. And again, it's Rodgers. Sliding out of the pocket. And will be intercepted. Picked up on the corner, Bradley Roby. A big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score. And he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Watson. Flush to his right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick. Nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And it's a touchdown for the Packers.
But he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
Extra point, hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And it's now 17-14. And the effort snuffed out.
Learn how to do it.
Midfield before going.
Motherfucker went 10 yards.
Set. 19. 50. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now this throw caught left side. Touchdown,
I like it.
Houston.
I like it a lot.
DeAndre Hopkins, 47 yards. And the Texans have retaken the lead.
Look at that.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Let's do it. Hell Rodgers, baby. Hell Rodgers, nigga. Hell motherfucking Rodgers. I still think I still got that kickback, though.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Fairbairn.
That's fielded in the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Homophobic ass bitch. When he was over here, that was funny. You said, that's gay. You be straight saying that shit. I put the blood-eyed big as a bitch on his. I'm gonna re-roll it. I don't know where the fuck they at. What the fuck?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Go up.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Check 50.
On 2nd and 2, Rodgers.
Oh, fuck.
Can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Zach Cunningham in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. He's back to throw. He'll get this to Jake Kumaro. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A very solid gain of 27. Rodgers now 9 of 17 through the air. Now Rodgers. He goes full extension, and he's got it. That's good for 28 yards. Back to throw.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. The ball was on the motherfucking ground.
And a big turnover there as his
that
guys
shit
will
was
get the
on the
football
ground,
back.
bro. I ain't going,
And that
bro.
one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just
That
short.
ball was
as this is
on the
definitely not his best throw.
motherfucking ground.
And it'll wind
I
up
am
being
devastated
intercepted.
after that shit.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Good
Now
game,
the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Watson. It's complete to Hopkins.
wish
And
that
they'll
would
get
have
it
been
down
an
here at the 23.
Good game. The snap
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at third down here. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So that'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.
Your company came up on some papers, like 10 packs of buckets. And also with him being kind of sort of interested in that shit tomorrow, I'm gonna just have a nigga send his money, and then it is what it is, right? Shorty though, I got that nigga out. I'm glad he smoked how he did. Shit. Like having a family, let me know how much you've been hurt by. How you doing? What you annoying with me? Oh my god, you do it so slow, Joe. I forgot about that. Jojo, no bullshit. Yeah. Jojo. Really, when it comes down to it, I'll tell Danny, like, I'm just waiting on one person to leave me, tell me that before he does bring it up. Because when I told Antoine to drink for her, he's like, hey. So it's a no-brainer, you gotta be able to tell the next person. It's also funny though, like this and that game. I made it already. know what's up with that, because I'm trying to re-up and he's coming from that. Dude, I can go pick the money. One second.